Alright, so just reviewing for a second, the reason why these scales go to the left, even though they're going up, is because the tuning of a guitar is mostly going up in fourths. So since music goes up in only a fourth between the root, the fifth and the root, the rest of it's in thirds, major or minor thirds, the notes want to go to the left, they want to go down, because they can't keep up with perfect fourths. This is perfect fourth straight up with only a perfect third right there, so they're going to fall off. So the characteristic shapes that occur are major or minor. So in first inversion, the minors end up with these three on the top, which are nice. If you can get there, you can play them. They're first inversion. They're sixth chords, really. They become sixth chords of the actually of the parent major scale. So if you have a D minor here, all right, now it's going to be G minor shape and all that stuff, which would be in the A shape box, which says here A4, all right, which means your root, your local root on the fourth will be where the A chord would be played there. That's the fourth, that's the F. In that G minor shape, the F is also, it's also the just, you know, standard parent key of the D minor, the second minor in the key of C, root 2. So play that minor. Okay, so the fourth being the relative major of the second, right? Now the reason why, and I've said this before, I'll just say it again. The reason why when we're doing a pentatonic scale, we have C, D, E, G, A. When we're on the D, it's like I thought you said you go up one pentatonic scale to the E shape. Well, in this box over here, this is the regular open C box, the first box on the guitar. The E shape is actually part of the E minor quality, and then also within the same cage, it's also E shape. So E has a major and a minor quality in that cage. Okay? So that's why you're going up one to the E, but the F takes on the E major shape. And that's a special case. But it's important to realize that it fits into something. It fits into the C box altogether. So you've got E-shaped 4, when E is really the third minor in the key of C, because you just take it up a half step. So that's interesting. So now we have these sixth chords that form here, because really they're six chords off of the major parent, the parent major of the minor. So in the case of in the case of E minor, you go up one pentatonic scale member from E goes to G, right? Okay, that's one. That's a pure one, and there it is. There's the fifth. It's G. It's a G6 chord. So it forms these 6 chords. These are root chords up here, and we're talking about the minors here. Now up here, the minors form 2 types of chords up here, and it's very interesting. You see that we have the majors forming a D-shaped chord. Everybody knows you play a D, right? Hey, play me a D. It's like, damn, that guy knows guitar. I almost messed that up, you know? Okay, that's your D shape major chord. If you play it, then the root is the leading note there. But really the first D shape is formed on the fret nut itself. Open E, open G, and then you just press that C that everybody loves to use as a you know, kind of a landmark, you know, and you get a D-shaped C. And there's, you know, D chords are fun because you can suspend the fourth easily there. So we get these D-shaped major chords. There's the the leading note is the you know, the relative root of that chord. So this is the G-shaped. This is the D-shaped G. Here's the D-shaped F. We get the major D shape, but look what we got up here. It almost looks like it made a D. There's even a little D there to taunt us, but it's actually a D minor. Okay, 7, 3, 5. All right, it's a D minor chord. Actually, that's an E minor. It's a D minor shaped E minor. So we have these little D minors here. Here's the original D minor. And what I wanted to show you is, if you were to take that 4 and sharp it, you'd be getting a regular D. Okay, so you know, it's simply this chord we were playing here. You're getting that F sharp, but if you do F natural, you're getting the D minor right there. And so, in other words, hey, did you know that? Did you ever know? When you're playing that D minor there, that was part of an arpeggio that was shaped like a C minor down here. Isn't that interesting? You start a second inversion minor chord. It's going to be C-shaped, and I'll look into this more and see if we can get an easy rule about this. It's going to form that D minor, because so many people don't know what's going on in the bottom strings. I just know that this is my chord. Gee, how many of these strings can I hit? You know, well, I better not hit that many of them. You know, D has a lot of notes that, you know, maybe down below that you don't want to hit. In the D minor, you probably don't want to hit the 3, you know, so you don't have to. You know, you don't have to worry about it. You just kind of make sure you hit the top half. Alright, so good thing I got my nails still. Sometimes they decide they don't want to do the job. So we got the D minor shape, and then just move it up 1, you get the D minor shaped E minor. That's why it says D minor 3 here instead of D minor 2. D minor shape, little d. Same thing up here around the Aeolian, the 6th minor, little D minor shape 6 there. But down below, lesser known. Now let me show you something. Okay, this is half diminished. The dark blue, we're not worried about that. This is major, the 5th major. The gray is the 4th major. We're not worried about that. So we're just looking at the blue here. This C minor 6 is directly referring to this second inversion 6 minor. Is a C minor shape. So you just got a C minor shape going to a D minor shape. Hey, what could be easier?